Hello and welcome to this week's engineering announcements from the IBA.
Ignition, we have main engine.
Liftoff for Britain's first BSB Satellite. We have some more pictures of the launch and also a look at the IBA's uplink station at Chilworth. Nicam Digital Stereo and transmitters in London and a large part of Yorkshire are set to become fully operational next week. In our regular transmitter news, maintenance work affecting existing stations, and 3 new television relays near Birmingham, Harborne, in Wales near Welshpool, Castle Corinion, and in Scotland near Oban, Tainault. But first, just back from an exciting trip to Cape Canaveral, Janet Solkeld.
Sunday, the 27th of August, an important milestone for DBS in the United Kingdom, with 5 channels from British Satellite Broadcasting due to begin next spring. At Cape Canaveral, a Delta rocket, ready to launch the first of 2 satellites for BSB.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ignition, we have main engine, solid motors, and we have liftoff. Liftoff of Delta 187, the first commercial satellite launch for the United States, carrying a BSB.
At liftoff, Delta's main engine and 6 of 9 solid boosters ignite. It was a perfect launch. Less than a minute later, the first 6 solid boosters burn out and the remaining 3 take over. These burn for just 1 minute. By now, the rocket is travelling at some 17,500 miles per hour. Just 5 minutes into the mission, the payload fairing separates, revealing the satellite and the rocket's 3rd stage. About a day and a half later, the satellite's apogee boost motor takes it from an elliptical transfer orbit into a circular geostationary orbit. And last Friday, 2 more critical manoeuvres are completed successfully: deployment of the main antenna and extension of the solar panels. Having arrived at its final orbital position of 31 degrees west, the first tests on the high-power 12 GHz payload are due to start about now. Signals at 17 GHz will be beamed up to the satellite from Chilworth, the IBA's ground station near Southampton.
Here, the signals are first scrambled and encoded into DMAC. Equipment acceptance is now well advanced in preparation for the final test transmissions which will follow. The equipment is duplicated to prevent program loss from a single failure, and in common with all IBA stations, it can be remotely operated via telemetry. Batteries provide an uninterruptible power supply for the transmitters until generators start in the case of a mains failure. Each of the high-power klystron amplifiers feeding the antennas can deliver up to 1.5 kilowatts at 17 gigahertz, which is much higher than is normally used at microwave frequencies. The transmitting dishes are 8 meters in diameter, and they have a pointing accuracy better than 1/10 of a degree in all wind conditions. At present, they are looking horizontally, as this is convenient for rear access during commissioning. With a dish of this size and a beam width of only 0.14 degrees, precise direction is essential. This is controlled automatically by monitoring a signal from a beacon transmitter in the satellite. The satellite is tracked by another set of dishes, and small adjustments can be made to maintain its correct position in orbit. The Chilworth site is well screened by the surroundings against interference, and it's the principal link in the provision of high-quality television signals from BSB.
And we'll have more about BSB and the DMAC system over the coming weeks. Next Monday, IBA television transmitters covering the London area and a large part of Yorkshire become fully operational for Nicam Digital Stereo on both ITV and Channel 4. Equipped to start with will be Crystal Palace and Emily Moore, together with their dependent relays. During 1990, another 15 main transmitters will be equipped, reaching 75% of the population by the end of 1990. There's a complete list of transmitters and service dates on Oracle, page 697.
Nicam 728 has been developed jointly by the broadcasters and receiver manufacturers and is a European standard. Nicam gives very high-quality digital sound, comparable to that of the compact disc. It'll be used on a wide variety of different types of program. We'll be taking a closer look at how Nicam works next week, when we hope to be on the air in stereo ourselves. In the meantime, we produced a question and answer sheet about Nicam. If you'd like a copy, telephone or write to us. Our address at the end of the programme.
Transmitter news now, starting with Stockland Hill in Devon, which is continuing to transmit from a reserve aerial until the end of the month, while the main aerial is overhauled. At Sandy Heath in Bedfordshire, ITV and Channel 4 were scheduled to be off the air this morning between 2:20 and 6, and again in the early hours of tomorrow morning between 1:20 and 6 to install a reserve aerial. This morning, ITV and Channel 4 from the Whitehaven and Gosforth relays in Cumbria will be off the air from 9 until 11 for electrical work.
Tomorrow morning there will be no transmissions on ITV and Channel 4 from Belmont in Lincolnshire or the Weaverthorpe relay between 3:30 and 7 while low-voltage switchboard maintenance is carried out at Belmont. In southwest Wales, the relay station at Tenby will be off from 9 tomorrow morning to 4:30 in the afternoon for electricity board maintenance.
And at Black Hill in central Scotland, all 4 television services and Radio Clyde VHF will be on reduced power tomorrow from 9 to 11 in the morning for a change of mast lamps. But as this work is weather dependent, it could be deferred to the same times on Thursday or Friday. Looking ahead to next Tuesday morning, in Sussex, ITV and Channel 4 from Heathfield and its 14 relays will be off from 3 to 7 in the morning, so it looks like no engineering announcements in that area next week.
Independent local radio, and a reminder that trade transmissions are underway from Oxford on 102.6 MHz in stereo. Coverage includes Oxford, Abingdon, Thame, Didcot, Bicester and Brackley. Later in the year, a relay on 97.4 MHz will extend the service to Banbury. Programmes from Fox FM begin at 7:45 on Friday morning, the 15th of September.
New television relays now, and there's been another slight delay affecting Castle Corinian to the southwest of Welshpool. It's now hoped to be ready towards the end of this week. The new station is designed to help about 270 people in and around Castle Corinian. A few viewers between Covronith and Henniarth may benefit if they use high-gain aerials. Programmes from HTV Wales and TVAM will be on Channel 43, with S4C on Channel 50. Aerials should be Group B, vertically polarised. Castle Corinian is hoped to come on the air in a few days' time.
In Scotland, to the east of Oban, a relay for Tainault is also due on the air this week. This is for about 235 people, mainly in southern and western outskirts of Tainault, as well as a few viewers on the other side of the loch, near Bonar Quarries. Scottish television and TVAM will be on Channel 43 and Channel 4 on 50. The aerial group is B, vertically polarised. Tainault is hoped to be ready in a few days' time.
In the Midlands, the relay for Harborne is hoped to be ready at the end of the month. It's for about 1,800 people to the southwest of Birmingham in parts of Harborne, Ridgeacre and the Woodgate Valley. Programmes from Central and TVAM will be on Channel 34, with Channel 4 on 67. This means Group W aerials vertically polarised. Harborne is due on the air towards the end of September.
That's all for this week, but do contact us if you'd like a question and answer sheet on Nicam, or if you have any technical queries on independent broadcasting. Engineering Information, Independent Broadcasting Authority, Crawley Court, Winchester, Hampshire, SO21 2QA. Our telephone number is Winchester, that's 0962 822444. During office hours, you can make a local call from anywhere in the country by dialing 0345 078787. We hope you can join us again next Tuesday morning at 5:45 when we hope to be in Nicam digital stereo, at least in London and much of Yorkshire. So from Janet Solkeld and from me, Adrian Good, goodbye until next week.